Coach, with I guess some of the freshmen are arriving. I know Alex Hornibrook has arrived. Have you been able to kind of piece together any feedback from how they're getting acclimated to the program?
I talked to Alex about 2 days ago, and things was going well. He had been out to PRP, which was player ran practice. He's been out there with the guys already. So everything's been going well so far.
Would you gauge the state of FSU program right now as you're heading into the season?
Gauge the state of FSU. It's going well. You know, we're undefeated, and we got the off season ahead of us. Our players been working really hard. Our team's been coming together the way that we wanted to, and really excited about this summer. Our guys working this summer, and then I'm excited about training camp coming up.
What gives you hope going into this season?
What gives me hope? The good Lord woke me up this morning and give me an opportunity to get better and opportunity to lead our team, our football program, our players, and I know the players we have with us. I know the coaches we have. I know the people we have around us. I think having those people around us give us hope, and knowing our players and the way they've been working, it's hard not to have hope with those guys.
Is there anything in terms of maybe the talent level, or to keep it any position in particular that make you think, all right, because of this on the field, last year's not going to happen again?
Well, we don't talk about last year. I mean, I just don't think it's fair to gauge this team on last year's team. That's just a totally different football team, you know. And I know the way these guys been working, and they understand and really helping build a culture that we want here. And, going year two, we always talk about you either getting better, you're getting worse. No one stays the same, and I think we're getting better in every aspect. And again, you won't know until we start the season, you know. But I think the things we're doing in the off season is have us right on pace to do the things that we need to do.
Coach David Kelly has been in this new role now for a couple months, and he's now had pretty much the entire spring evaluation period to get through it. What impact have you seen from David in recruiting?
Well, not just I wouldn't say David's just getting back in there. I mean, getting in that role as a role that he's been in for a while. It's just now he don't have the football part of it to where he can really dive into the recruiting and help our football team out. And he's done a great job of organizing and putting a plan together for our coaches to go out and execute and build a relationship with the kids that we need to, and doing a great job of making sure we're getting the kind of guys that we want at Florida State and holding guys accountable to doing that.
I guess some guys have maybe moved around recruiting territories. I know it's ultimately a team thing when you're recruiting guys, but what goes into figuring out where to put guys if you're going to kind of reassign them to a different territory?
Well, I think for me personally, having a whole year with our football team and our staff and understanding their pluses and their minuses and making sure we have them in the areas of where they can be the best successful for our football team. And having a year and knowing our coaches, I feel like we've addressed some issues that we've had, and I think our coaches are doing a great job of the areas that they're in now, and we got to do a great job in those areas, and I think our coaches will.
Is Odell still doing Polk County?
You know Odell's not doing Polk County.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the question. I don't really keep much with recruiting, but I know people have been wondering why that kind of changed.
Well, I thought it would be best to change Odell and put him in some different areas. You know, it's good for all of us. And Odell's doing a great job in the areas that he's in now, and I know Odell continue to do a great job for our football program. No matter what area he's in, he'll do a good job for us.
You guys still haven't heard on the waiver on Jordan Travis, is that right?
Right.
Is that concerning, or what point does it get concerning? Because I'm sure you just want to know one way or the other.
No, I don't get. Just focus on the things that we control, you know, and we've been doing that from the time he's gotten here, and George's been working hard and controlling the things he can, and when we get the answer, we'll continue to move forward.
Sure. And obviously the addition of Alex is, at least nothing else gives you more depth at that position immediately, no matter what happens.
Yeah, it does. It gives you some competitive depth that we've been stressing this whole off season, and a guy he's won at the highest level, and it'd be really good to have Alex here and competing, and we're excited to have him.
You have two Bay Area products in this room with you, talking about recruiting and.
Bay
two
Made.
Area.
Yeah,
Bay Made.
yes, and it's great. I mean, these two guys are, again, exactly what you want to build your football team around. Guys that's taking care of business in the classroom and off the field and on the football field, and I'm excited. I can't wait to see them play this year. I think the work they put in is it's gonna pay off for them both. But they Bay Made, and they represent the Bay the right way, and they're gonna represent Florida State the way that we want our football players to represent Florida State.
What does it mean to you to be Bay Made?
It means the world. This is brought up in this area, understand this area, and there's just something different about being in the Bay, you know, and it's a special place, and again, all my family's here, so it will always be special.
How often do you draw back on your experiences at Manatee, right down the road?
Mm-hmm. Oh, always. I think that's when I first learned how to win, you know, going to Manatee High School and then playing under Joe Canan, and really understand what winning like consistently and playing at a high level and competing at a high level was there at Manatee High School. And again, when we were there, you had to compete with the best if you wanted to play, and that kind of where I first started, and been able to move on. I've been blessed to have guys like Jack Harbaugh at Western Kentucky, again, someone else to show you how to win, and those things all help.
Anything else, Coach?
The last, couple months particularly, there's been a lot of non-conference games announced. Your upcoming series with Georgia in a few years. Florida's announced some with Texas, Colorado. What are your thoughts as a coach just on the way things seem to be going with more of those kind of Power 5 home and homes rather than neutral sites or some of the other?
Change. Change is the only constant we all have. I think that's exactly what's happening, and everyone's trying to do what's best for their program and putting their program in the best position they can be in to win a championship. I think that's the goal of everyone, and you got to be creative and always do what's best for your program, and I think that's what you're seeing.
So why do you think that, the Georgia one in particular might be what's best for you all down the line?
It's a big-time program. I think you look at where college football is, strength of schedule is very important, and to have someone of that caliber is always good. And it's two historic programs and two passionate fan base. I mean, that's really a no-brainer. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun for both program and both fan base.
Tamarion was one of the guys with a real shining spot for the program last year. I mean, what have you guys done to challenge him and I guess to make him continue to strive to get better?
We've added some more depth. Go back, you can, whenever you have competitive depth, it makes it a little easier to challenge guys, and the guy know that the guy behind him is good enough to play in front of him. That always helps. But I think Tamarion is a young man that don't really need that. He's competing against himself and trying to make himself better, and he want to be a great teammate and help our program, But I know his teammates going to help him become better as well by competing.
Was he close to this? Is he close to his ceiling last year, or do you think there's?
No, he's far from his ceiling. He's still learning. He's just really touching the surface. I can imagine where he's going to be in a few years. I can imagine what he's going to be like this year, just having a whole nother year. I can imagine what a lot of our guys are going to be like having a whole nother year under the belt. Really excited to see it.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Appreciate you.